Bum, dun, 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 dun. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the second race of the playoffs here in the NASCAR East Coast Racing League. Trying to think of some stuff here. Elimination race. So it's gonna be fun to see this race go on. It's gonna take a look at the current playoff picture. As you can see on the right hand side of your screen, handful of drivers below that cut line, 10 to be exact, as the playoff goes from 15 or 25 to 15. So Joseph Allen, Tyler Beverly, and Scott Black can make it into the playoffs this race. Meanwhile, Garth Snyder and everyone behind him is in a must-win situation. But I don't know if winning locks you in, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So let's see if we can talk with any drivers. Here we go, Haas and Beverly. Let's go ahead and have a quick word with him. Hey Haas, you got a copy, man? Alright, so right now I'm looking at the standings. You are currently only 4 points above the cut line, and this is an elimination race. So what is your
Hello?
mind's... Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So you're currently 4 points above the cut line in the playoffs, and today is an elimination race. So what is your mindset going into tonight's race?
Just keep it out of the wall and keep it clean. That's the plan.
Do you think you'll be able to escape Michigan with a pretty good finish, maybe a top 10 or maybe a top 5?
Well, if we could stay out of trouble, we can get it in the top 10. I'd be happy.
Alright, well, what is some things that you're going to be watching out for throughout tonight's race? Is it going to be saving those tires, or is it going to be avoiding the wrecks?
I think avoid a little bit of everything. Gotta save a little tire and avoid wrecks.
Alright, man, well, I wish you luck. Is there any shout outs you'd like to give out before we release you back into the playground of wherever you were before?
No, it's been fun, man. Been a good season. Thanks to Nick and those guys. So should be good.
Alright, well, wish you luck, and I'll go ahead and move you back into Killer Bee Racing.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
So that was one driver barely above the cut line by 4 points. So let's see if we can have a word with someone who's a bit more further into the points here. Hey Nick, this is Sean up in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yeah, I do.
So right now you are pretty far into the playoffs, 20 points above the cut line. So it's kind of safe to say you're in a safer position than some of these guys. So what is your mindset going into tonight's race here at Michigan?
Not get last.
Alright, well,
Pretty much, that's it, bud. I think I'd be pretty safe if I get second or third from last, but either in last place could be a possibility, but
alright, well, you guys are going into qualifying now. I'll release you here so you can get a safe qualifying lap, and I'll bring you back in when you're done.
alright, sounds good, thank you.
So we'll move Nick back in. We'll catch up with him more once he's done his qualifying. That's just rude. There's that number 18 Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry. Pretty sure this is the same scheme that Kyle Busch ran today at the Talladega race, but across the line to start his first timed lap. Hopefully he does not feel pressured to make it go faster here. Go ahead and close that. So who else is out on track right now? Oh, Frank Flores in the 28 car. He is currently 11 points above the cut line. So he's in a position where he needs a decent finish, but not... He doesn't need to light the world on fire, if you know what I mean. He's going to go straight to the pole with a 38.76, and Nicholas Lawrence is going to go second with a 38.8, and Mark Beverly is going to take that spot right back with a 38.78, and Haas Beverly now to the point with a 38.70. So the pole just switched like 10 times there, as Frank Flores coming out of turn number 4 to complete his second timed lap. And it's going to be 5/10 faster than Haas Beverly. Well, no, 3/10 faster according to this. Oh, Nicholas Lawrence, he's going to go up to the top in that number 18 car. They 38.645, but Haas Beverly beats him out by 1/100th of a second with a 38.64 over his, and now Chris Stroop comes in here and beats everyone with a 38.60, and that was his second lap. Chad Coleman, last week's winner at Auto Club. So now let's go ahead and finish our chat with Nicholas Lawrence here. Nick, you got a copy again?
I do.
Alright, so you had the pole there for about split second, but you're off to a pretty good start though. Looks like you might start 3rd or 4th here. So starting so high up, what are you going to try to work on throughout the early stages of this race? Is it going to be running consistent laps or saving those tires?
Saving those tires. Yeah, they're about to fall off after about 12 to 15 laps here, so yeah, I'm going to try to save those tires as much as I can.
So with this being the elimination race, and obviously we already went over that you're pretty safe so far, but next week, we'll look at the schedule again here. You go to Chicagoland for the first round of 15. So do you like Chicagoland, or are you kind of excited for that race, or are you just not ready for it at all?
Actually, go to Chicagoland next week.
Yeah, I said, are you ready for Chicagoland next week for the first round of the top 15?
Oh yeah, I love Chicagoland, so it's one of my favorite tracks. So earlier this season, I think I was 4th or 5th. I finished, so should be pretty good.
So are you gonna rely on a good finish at Chicagoland, because after that we go to Talladega as an elimination race? So what are your plans for that?
Yeah, try to finish good at Chicagoland, then go into Talladega and try to finish in the top 10 there.
Have some
Just,
insurance.
Yeah, drafting package a little harder nowadays. With can't really make a run on the outside like you used to and work your way to the front. So we'll see how that all goes.
That is very, very true. So I wish you luck in tonight's race here at Michigan International Raceway. Is there any shout outs you'd like to give out before we go green?
Not right now.
Okay. Well, wish you luck. And hopefully that number 18 car is leading some laps and maybe taking the win tonight.
That'd be awesome. Thanks.
Alright, let's go over your Virtual Racing Network starting lineup for tonight's event. If I can look at it, there we go. On your front row, you have the number 38 of Chad Coleman and the 87 of Chris Stroop. These two have been lighting the world on fire recently, so I wouldn't be surprised to see these two dominating tonight's race. Row 2, you have Haas Beverly and Nicholas Lawrence and that number 18 Toyota Camry. And then row 3, you have Scott Black and the number 8 Bitmoji car. As you can see, it just popped up on the right hand side of your screen. and oh wait, nope, and Frank Flores in the 28 car. And then row 4 you have Brett Sommers and Mark Beverly. So we're moving down the rows here. Row 5 you have Junior Miller and Dennis Steele. Row 6 Jeffrey Stewart in the 115 and Lance Thompson in the 121. And then you have Brad Youngman in the 93 Chevrolet Camaro. And Richard Beasley did not get a great qualifying start here at Michigan. He's in 14th on the grid. And that number 10 Ford Mustang. And rounding out the field is Michael Anthony and Tyler Beverly in 15th and 16th. This looks like they will be rolling off the grid. Let's take a look at, oh, where is it? There it is. Tonight's race info. This is the Nascar East Coast Racing League, race 22 of 25. 100 laps, as you can see on the ticker and on the race info there. Current temperatures on the outside, 23 degrees Celsius. And then we'll throw up this on the other right hand side of your screen. You see track temp is 43 degrees Celsius, which I think is 80 to 70. But that'll definitely warm up as we get going here, so gonna have to keep your eye on that for sure. Now, as we're getting ready to go green for the first time tonight, number 38 Tap Out Tuning Chevrolet Camaro will take us to the green flag momentarily for the 22nd time this season. And he is looking to get his 8th or so win. 8th win, I do believe. I can't fully remember. We'll take a peek after this. Now, as we get ready to go green here at Michigan International Speedway, the Michigan 200. We go to our special little camera. Green flag is out here in Michigan for the first time tonight. And Chad Coleman out at turn number 4. He's going to lead the opening lap here at Michigan as Brett Sommers and Nicholas Lawrence fighting for P3. 3 wide behind him. Richard Beasley wasting no time at all to get up to the front here as he started 14th. And within that first lap, he is already up, let's see, 5 spots as he just lost a handful now. Oh, I heard someone in the wall there. Don't quite know who that was. Richard Beasley all the way down low, looking for something to work for him. Let's go roof cam. As you can see, everyone's trying kind of single file, but as I say that, everyone is really trying to weave through this traffic here. Onboard driver cam of the number 28 of Frank Flores. Michael Anthony just went quick time in that number 21 car, and Junior Miller now taking that quick time position. Nicholas Lawrence up to second here on lap 4. This race is very fast-paced right now. Diving it into the corner, that's Scott Black. He is, I want to say, in a must-win situation here as we take a look at the playoff image here. Scott Black 6 points below the cut line after Talladega, or Auto Club, sorry. So to say he's looking for a good finish tonight to make the playoffs is a most definite. Sorry, that was not Scott Black. That was Junior Miller in the 85 car. And Junior Miller, he is the points leader, so he is most definitely good on points. 3 wide, that's the number 8. Actually, I don't think that is the number 8. I think that might be the number 21. Yeah, it's the 21 with the number 8 on it for some reason. Up high is the 18, Nicholas Lawrence, trying to make it stick. 21's going to slide in right behind him. Here comes Brett Sommers in the number 7 car. To the inside, going to dive it in deep. Going to try to take third, maybe even second as well. But he's going to have to lift a little bit there to not wreck the number 18 car. Oh boy, we're only 10 laps into this race. Not even 10 laps, and this is already looking to be a good one. Because I just have so much stuff open that I could just close and everything would be so much better. Down the backstretch they go. Lawrence is going to run a little bit higher than Chad Coleman, looking to get a run out of turn at number 4. He's there. His nose was there. Oh, crossover by the 21. Looks like Nick wanted to do the same thing, but when the 21 went down, he was unable to. Side by side now for P2 into turn number 1. Chad Coleman is going to go all the way down to the bottom of the raceway. Nicholas Lawrence, he's going to keep that car up top. On the top shelf there, not able to get a huge run though. Whoa, Richard Beasley. He's going to get knocked out of line, up 9 spots since the start of the race. Now up 10. Actually, Michael Anthony, he's up 13 spots from when we started this green flag race here. And he's trying to take the race lead. Here comes Nicholas Lawrence down low in the 18 car. On board the number 18, Nicholas Lawrence. Into turn at number 3. He's going to run right with Chad Coleman right in front of him there. Looks like he might have gotten a little tight there. Really hard to tell. There's Chad Coleman taking the lead back. And the A car, he's going to go back to the inside. And back to the race lead. He is up 14 spots from where he started. With 90 laps to go here at Michigan, this race is going to be exciting. Chad Coleman right to the rear bumper of Michael Anthony. Michael Anthony not in an entirely troubled spot, 8 points above the cut line. However, if he has a bad showing here tonight, actually I don't see anyone who isn't above the cut line that is running right now, or below the cut line, other than Scott Black, who is 6 points below, and Lance Thompson, he's here. Jeffrey Stewart's here. Michael Anthony, he's obviously here. Youngman's here. Frank Flores is here, so he's gonna have to do better than us. Beverly by 6 points. 6 positions. That's insane. Lap 13 of 100. And everyone's kind of calmed down a bit now. As Nicholas Lawrence, good move to the inside there. Not going to be able to make it stick, though. Down the backstretch they go. Nicholas Lawrence and Richard Beasley fighting for P3. Nicholas Lawrence didn't have the greatest showing a few weeks ago when we came here. I'm gonna try to work out a new segment for the broadcast here as we, oh boy. I thought the 18 car was gonna get in the wall, but he's able to save it and keep it on the racing surface, which is always a good thing to do. On board the number 10 car once more. Now fighting for the race lead as Nick Lawrence loses 2 positions, one to Richard Beasley and the other to Chris Stroop, side by side down the backstretch for the race lead though. Favor to the 38 of Chad Coleman. As they go into the corner, turn 3 and 4. Actually, sorry. No, yeah, we're good, we're good. I thought I said the wrong corner there for a minute, but no, we're good. Richard Beasley with a bit of a run up top in that number 10 tied Ford Mustang. Almost clear of the 21, not quite. He's gonna send it on in into turn 1, almost making it 3 wide. So let me just gonna do that because now predictions could mess up the whole playoff format here. Take a look at this again. No one is truly struggling for points here tonight, except for the people who are minus 40, 39, but they did not register for tonight's race as we hit 80 laps to go exactly. And I think I'm ready to introduce this new thing to the broadcast. If I can type, that would be helpful. Someone's probably done something similar to this, but made it. So we're gonna use it. We're gonna put like right here. And that actually doesn't look that bad. Alright, so I'll work on it more later as Nicholas Lawrence trying to take 4th place away with a pretty good run out turn number 2, but not able to make it stick. Let's go ahead and go on board the number 87 as we go ahead and tune it on up. "25 laps completed so far here tonight at the Michigan International Raceway. Chad Coleman, Richard Beasley, Chris Stroop, Michael Anthony, and Junior Miller, your top 5 as they run. Nicholas Lawrence has fallen to P6 at the moment. Not the run he was looking for, but as long as he can fit it in that top 5 and not finish last, he said he will be A-okay. Top 4 under a blanket, pulling away from the rest of the field. Barely saw that 85 car on your camera here. Let's go ahead, check up on him. There he is. I think he might have had a few run-ins with the wall early on in the race, so it looks like his car is A-okay now, though. So he should be pretty good to continue moving on. let's go ahead. Looks like we might have had a side-by-side battle here for 7th. Actually, no, I stand correct as P6. Nicholas Lawrence just lost another position. He might have gotten into the wall. It looks like that car may have some front end damage here. Oh yeah, you can see that hood. It's a little crinkled up, and especially that right side. Someone definitely made contact with the wall. It is really hurting Nick, as you can see. He is really falling back right now. Not at all what you wanted to see early in this race. We're not even 25% through the race. Actually, that's a lie. We're almost 30% through the race. Sorry. So at the moment, your points leader, where is he out on track? Oh, he's right there. Junior Miller in the 85 car is your points leader, I do believe. Yep, wait, no, Chris Stroop. Wait, no, yeah, Junior Miller is your current points leader, leading 3 points over Chris Wold and Brett Sommers. So those two looking to have a good race for tonight. So at the moment we got, let's see, let's go to the leaders first off. Second off, we got about 71 laps to go. So it's gonna be exciting to see some good old Michigan racing, and honestly this race hasn't been disappointing really. Caution free for the first 30 laps. And I think the last race at Auto Club went 100% caution free. If I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure on that though, so we will have to double check on that. As Chad Coleman comes across the line, 70 laps to go, and this race is just getting started. Now, if we do have a late race restart, you guys saw how aggressive those guys are not afraid to be. Like, they are crazy, man. You saw it firsthand on that initial start of the race. Here's the thing, when will we see pit stops happening? My guess would probably be oh, right now as we speak. Okay, so Michael Anthony is gonna take the race lead. It's kind of ironic. I was saying something right about pit stops as it was happening. So let's go on board Richard Beasley as he goes through pit road. You see right side car tilted, so he's getting 4 fresh Goodyear tires, as I would expect. Whoa, almost got clipped. I think that's the 115. Yes, it is. Of Stewart. He's not going to be able to beat Chad Coleman out of the pits. He is going to get as close as he can. Watch out, Chad. What's he going to do going into turn 3? Here we go. This is going to be interesting. He's going to run right with the 38 car. Maybe just a little bit lower on corner exit that time by. Right to the rear bumper. No, not quite. So these guys have 20 seconds, 30 seconds actually, in between them and Yokeman, who is in the pits right now. Brad Yokeman in the 3 car. There he is in pit road. And Chad Coleman, Richard Beasley back to the race lead. And these two are barely giving each other any breathing room of any kind. Where's second or third place at? There's third place of Michael Anthony, sorry. Chris Stroop is running fourth and Junior Miller P5. These two really fighting for the race lead here on lap 34. Wow. They don't like giving people room. Well, I mean, they're giving them each other plenty of room to race. So yeah. That's the thing. So they pitted. Actually, let's see what the average was. 30, 31, 32. One pitted on 33. Oh, that was Brad Youngman, who is still on the lead lap, by the way. So, statistically speaking, they're probably going to make this run go a little bit longer than the first, as Chris Stroop goes session fastest. That 87 G Fuel Chevrolet Camaro's on fire tonight. And hopefully it doesn't literally go on fire, but that's besides the point. Fastest time of a 38.48 second lap. He isn't even in the draft. That's how fast that lap was. So most of the drivers pitted on lap 31, so they're probably gonna make this run go until they can't run anymore. So they're probably gonna run this one dry. That one probably didn't run it all the way dry, but if they pitted at the same time, then they have an extra 40 laps on the tires. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of pit strategy these boys and girls do, because varying strategies, as we've already seen. Thought that was smoke coming from the 87 car for a minute. So how many people pitted 32? 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers pitted on lap 32. 3 drivers pitted on lap 30. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers pitted on lap 31. 1 driver pitted on 33. That's interesting because Chris Stroop is really catching up right now. Pitted just a lap after the leaders, so that lap fresher tire could play a role. He's currently maxed out on his license as well. Congratulations to Chris Stroop with a 4.99 oval license. Congratulations. And Chad Coleman, almost 5,000 I rating. And Richard Beasley as well. He's close to that 5,000 mark as well. So these two drivers know what they are doing. They have obviously tons of experience. They're used to racing guys with high levels of skill. So, according to my thing here, if this were an official race and Richard Beasley was where he was now, he would gain 59 I rating, and Chad Coleman would gain 24. And then Lance Thompson would gain 300? Now that doesn't sound right now, does it? Yeah, I don't think that's accurate. I think it just broke in the league session here, so let me I typed that in wrong. Oh yeah, Richard Beasley definitely knows what he's doing. He's been on this sim for over 11 years. Wow, that's awesome, man. Watching more experienced drivers can definitely teach you a lot. And Chris Stroop, he is rabbit and a half right now. He is catching up to your current race leaders. Let's go ahead and pull up the lap times here, and let me set this up. Bro, this is not set up correctly, so it needs to go up like that, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so here's what you need to be seeing. You need to be seeing that red orange color on those lap times. That means Chris Stroop is faster than Beasley, because if we go to Beasley, not too far ahead, switch it to that, you can see faster, faster, slower, faster, faster. Now let's see what this lap's gonna be. Boom, faster. So we're gonna focus on Chris Stroop here. Switch it on back to his end so we can see it while he's going around. 44 laps complete here at Michigan, and we're gonna go ahead to a commercial break, and we're gonna tune her up while we do that. Two laps ago, Richard Beasley was just 200ths faster than Chris Stroop in that 87 car. On screen now, we're approaching the halfway mark for tonight's race here at Michigan International Raceway. And that lap, Stroop was faster, but he just can't, he gains, but then he just loses the time, so it's kind of like, I don't really know how to say it. It's like you gain and you lose all at the same time, so don't know if you'll be able to make it stick and actually gain some spots. And this lap he might actually be slower. Let's see. Oh yeah, Chris Stroop may have burned up his stuff here, trying to push it. We'll have to see though, because it's going to be an interesting race for sure, especially if we see a late race caution. Like I've mentioned a couple of times now, if we see a late race caution, it's gonna get crazy. If you guys did not tune in for the beginning of the race when we did that initial start, we were seeing 3 wide and very aggressive moves to get track position really whenever they could. So let's go up to the battle for the race lead here. Between these two, Richard Beasley is still trying to get around Chad Coleman and get that number 10 car up front and maybe able to lead some laps. But it'll be hard to do that because, well, these guys very close in iRating, very close in skill level. Passing someone when they have that much iRating is insanely hard from what I've heard. So, looks like this is going to be a great battle between these two. We've seen these guys battle week in and week out. Doesn't really surprise me. These guys are very, very skilled. Both fast drivers. But Chad Coleman's just been able to put the results better, or the results better together than Richard Beasley has. So let me take a look at this again here. Richard Beasley only has 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. Meanwhile, Chad Coleman has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, like, to say Richard Beasley has had a bad season is not true at all. He's won some. He's had some good finishes and some good runs. Take Homestead, for example there. Wait, no, that was Flank Flores. He was strong at Michigan a few weeks ago when we came here. That was 3 weeks ago, not 2 weeks ago. I thought it was. Honestly, completely forgot about Homestead. Because Michigan was the first race I ever broadcasted for this group. Wait, was it Atlanta? No, it was Michigan. Never mind. Then next week we go to Chicagoland and kick off round 2 of the playoffs. Here comes the drivers down pit road. Only 20 laps later. So it looks like they might 3-stop it. Don't know, but Chris Stroop will take the race lead once more. Actually, I don't know if he was in the lead at all today, so. Oh boy. Alright, so. Right now, we're over that halfway mark. And we got 56 laps to go. Whoa! Oh wait, never mind. That was just me. What's going on? Okay. It's coming back. Maybe. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Sorry about that, everyone. Discord decided to take internet away. So we're just gonna close out Discord here. Alright, so once this resets the ticker, should be able to figure out who's the race leader. Chris Stroop, race leader. So that's good. Nothing dramatic has happened. He did not pit. He is a 6.7 second lead over the guys behind him, which is Michael Anthony, Nicholas Lawrence. Two drivers looking to have a good run. Oh, wrong picture. Let's take a look back at the playoff picture here. And as you can see, Scott Black, he's 6 points below the cut line right now, running P6. Once pit cycle ends, we'll figure out where he is. So from that, we could possibly see some more pit stops at around lap 80, I'd guess. That's only a 20 lap run on those tires, so keep that in mind. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. Frank Flores and one of the Beverleys just went down a lap, and that's Junior Miller, who also just went down a lap as well in that 85 car, with Richard Beasley and Chad Coleman in possible danger of soon going a lap down. Probably not, though. They're on fresh tires, so I highly doubt that. So only 5 guys have pitted on this cycle, which is 15th through 11th. Michael Anthony and Dennis Steele, these two fighting for a position or two. And you have the 85 just kind of cruising around up top. He is a lap down, keep that in mind. So he's gonna be able to just get by those guys as he did pit. And Thompson just went down pit road. And there goes Brett Sommers and Dennis Steele as well. Lance Thompson back out on track. Nicholas Lawrence up to P2 after pit cycles here. We'll have to see what the strategy from the 38 and the 10 car is, because obviously they could go a lot longer than they did. So already seeing varying strategies during this green flag pit stop. This could completely end their chances at the win, though. And I could see trying to figure out like kind of what they were trying to do. I can't really tell what they were really trying to do. Yeah, I don't know. Are they going? They might just save their stuff, stay on the same set of tires for 50 laps, which doesn't really sound very smart, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what the deal is there, as there goes Nicholas Lawrence down pit road in that 18 car. Moving on, Chris Stroop still out on the track with no one contending him, with a 8.68 second lead over the rest of the pack, which is awesome for the 87 team. There goes Chris Stroop down pit road. So who's going to take the race lead now? The 32 or the 21 of Michael Anthony in the 21. And then behind him, the next guy, and next guy in line. Trying to get to, there it is. Scott Black in the number 8 car, who, like we've said countless times at this rate, he needs some points tonight, so anything will do. Right now would not be enough. He needs a bonus point for leading a lap if there is one. Not sure about that. Nicholas Lawrence trying to get by Dennis Steele, which I don't know if he is pushed up ahead. No, there he is. Dennis Steele is on fresh tires, so. Brett Sommers, he's on freshies. And then the 13, wow, top 3 all in pit road. So that means Chad Coleman and Richard Beasley back to the front on lap, what, 69, I think? 66. Lost track. So let's see where Scott Black can come out at track-wise. Uh-oh. Black is falling back. He may have gotten a penalty as he is back down pit road. Don't know what could have caused that. However, that very well could end his chances. So we'll have to see what does in fact go on throughout the rest of this race, as the front two still just leading every single lap. I feel like Chad has done. So Chris Stroop is the highest driver on freshest tires. He pitted 10 laps after the leaders, so that could give him a huge advantage compared to everyone else. Keep in mind, people pitted lap 65, 61, 62. No one pitted on lap 64. I don't know why we went from 63 to 65. That's not how math works, but whatever. As we come out of turn at number 4 to complete lap number 69, we're going to go ahead, go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Michigan International Raceway, brought to you by Virtual Racing Network. 74 and a half laps completed here at, well, Michigan. As I just previously stated, time is ticking. Let's take a look at the playoff grid so far. Scott Black is the only driver currently most likely gonna miss the playoffs here tonight. It's gonna be tough for him, and it's gonna be close because Haas Beverly is currently 11th. Scott Black is sitting 15th, 2 laps down. There's no caution so far tonight though, so I'm not really worried about any late race caution shaking anything up. As we come to 25 to go this time by here at Michigan. Don't know why the yellow there is on the ticker, but it is almost over, as the ticker does state. Let me change that, because that doesn't really fit. I feel like that's better. Clock's winding down. You definitely got to get going, so it's fun. And here comes another pit stop from these two. Now keep in mind, everyone else pitted 10 laps after, so these guys are probably hoping for either a late race caution or just pure luck. As if I was someone's crew chief, I would tell them to just hold on, because they pitted last at 53 or 25. So I don't know. I don't feel like doing math right now. So Chris Stroop is your race leader right now. And actually Beasley beat Coleman out of the pits that time. So now, is it just going to be go as fast as you can to catch up? Or is it going to be wait until they pit? Because I don't know if I would pit with only 23 laps to go. If I was Chris Stroop and I was his crew chief, I'd be telling him, don't pit. Just save your stuff, you'll be fine till the end. I don't see a reason to pit now. As Chris Stroop crosses the line, 22 laps to go at Michigan International Speedway, which is about 44 miles. Can't quite remember how long this track is. So let me look into that here. Michigan, where's Michigan? Fun track, by the way, guys. Yeah, 2 miles, so yeah, that's 44 miles to go, as we have done 166 out of the scheduled 200. Not counting a pace lap, obviously. So, cross the line again. 42 miles to go. Next time by, it'll be 40. So on and so forth. So it's gonna be a pretty good finish here. We got 21 laps to go, 20 to go next time by. Still trying to figure out why Beasley and Coleman did pit. It looks like Beverly, Youngman, and Stewart pitted as well. And actually, that allowed Scott Black to get one of his 2 laps back. So he might be able to gain a few more positions here. But it's starting to look tight for the number 8 team in the playoff grid right now. So it would be interesting to see how this strategy works out for Beasley and Coleman, as Coleman is now in front of the 2. And there goes Miller down pit road, I do believe. No. These two fighting for position. This is for second place right now. And Nick Lawrence on 8 lap fresher tires. No, 6 laps fresher tires than Junior Miller. So not a significant amount, but it will add up for sure. Just gonna unplug that quick. Trying to adjust my fan there. With 19 laps to go. Beasley and Coleman 25 seconds back. They might be able to catch up. We'll see, we'll see. So, in a Chris Stroop lap, how much time do they catch up? So next lap, we'll time it here. Because like obviously, they are quick. I mean that's pretty much given. But how much quicker are those two drivers who are currently 5th and 6th on the grid? As the A7, Chris Stroop out of turn number 4. And boom, they were 23.7. So let's see what they gain in 1 lap. In a Chris Stroop lap, that is. 23.7 is what it was at. Already down to a 23.3. And we might be able to get it down to under 23 here. And 11 tenths gained. So 11 tenths in 1 lap. And 10 times 22. There's not enough time. There's most likely not enough time as Nicholas Lawrence going down at pit road now. So now I'm most definitely telling Chris Stroop, stay out on track. They're not going to be able to catch up. They're not going to have enough time. So just run your line. Keep it clean. You only have 15 more laps to go. And we can get another win on the season. Now, how many wins does Chris Stroop currently have, you may ask? Well, let's take a look. 1, 2. At Indianapolis and Daytona. So if he wins here tonight, that'll be his 3rd win of the season. And it'll lock him into the round of 15. Not that he really needs it. As you can tell, he's not. Oh wait, never mind. He is, but he's plus 16. So this would just solidify himself even more in the point standings, as Haas Beverly and Scott Black, those two are just 1 position apart. Junior Miller down pit road. So let's go to the Scott Black Haas Beverly fight. Battle, I should say. Haas Beverly is 2.5 seconds ahead of him. And Jeffrey Stewart's gonna get in between them. But it's not gonna really affect it there. So, who pitted when? Scott Black pitted on 65. Scott Black has not pitted, just like Haas Beverly. Wait, no. Beverly did pit. Beverly pitted on lap 83. So that's why Scott Black is still only 1 lap down. So, honestly, I'd say keep it, stay out. Whoa, Chris Stroop just went in pit road. could this be a fuel situation where he couldn't make it? We'll have to have a talk with him about that, but he might actually be able to get out before these two. Actually, on second thought, no, that's not right at all. Now, with it's 11 laps to go next time by. What's it gonna be? Who is gonna win here at Michigan? Is it gonna be Chad Coleman, or is it gonna be Richard Beasley? Put your votes in the live chat now. We'll go ahead and tally those up. They are all over each other. Let's go on board that number 10 car. And one last tuner up. With 8 laps to go here, you saw how close Richard Beasley was getting to the rear end of that number 38. It's gonna be a close finish here in the Nascar East Coast Racing League race here at Michigan. Race 22 of the 25 race season, eliminator race in the playoffs before we move on to the round of 15. So this is going to be a very interesting race here, and I really would not be too surprised to see it come down to that last important lap here, with 6 laps to go at the line here. Richard Beasley has had consistent finishes for the past handful of weeks now. He just hasn't been able to get the wins. His last win came at, I think, I don't know if he's gotten a win recently. Oh yeah, his last win was here at Michigan. So this is the Michigan man. We'll call him that. Looks like he almost went to the inside there. Oh man, 5 laps to go this time by. And for you Scott Black fans out there, by the looks of it, he is going to be eliminated from the playoffs. Although Joseph Allen and Tyler Beverly both are not here, so you would be surprised. So I don't know what's gonna happen. But for the moment, it's not looking good for that number 8 team as they head down the backstretch. 38 and 10. Bumper to bumper with 5 laps to go. 4 to go at the line here. See if we can see just how close these two are here. Oh no. Beasley's actually going to make a move up high. Camera was glitched there for a second. Not going to make it a work. Bleh, can't speak. He's not going to be able to make it work though. As 4 laps to go down the backstretch. 3 to go this time by here in the Michigan 200. 196 laps completed. Richard Beasley, he's got to make a move this lap or next lap to get around the 38 car. 3 laps to go. Let's see what he can do. Can he make it stick up top on that top shelf? Or will he continue to ride around behind? Highly doubt he would, but we'll see. Down the backstretch now. There's barely half a car length in between them. Right to the rear bumper of the 38 car. Is this where he's going to make his move, or is he going to stay behind him even longer? There goes to the inside goes Richard Beasley. 2 laps to go. Could he have made his move a little early? Maybe. You never know. As the 38, he's going to try to work his way around on the outside. Could we see a crossover move? No. Richard Beasley has to defend that inside line like it's his pet. I don't know what kind of pet he has, but we're just going to go with it. Or if he even has a pet. All the way up to the outside wall there. As he comes out of turn number 4, Richard Beasley is going to take us to the white flag once again here at Michigan International Speedway. Into turn number 1. Does Chad Coleman have what it takes to get around Richard Beasley and steal the win during this white flag as they head down the backstretch for the final time tonight? To the inside goes Chad. I thought he was going to dive it on in, but no. It's going to be a drag race out of turn number 4. I can feel a huge run coming from the 38. Out of turn number 4 to the inside. He's going to be able to block him. And Richard Beasley is going to go 2 for 2 here at Michigan. And they wreck after the line. It's all fun and games at that point. What an amazing battle between those two drivers all night long. We'll give everyone some time before the interviews here. .121 car has seen better days. Whoa! Nick Lawrence just got launched. Whoa. What the heck? Hey, yo, yo, yo. Okay. I don't know what I did. but I can't see iRacing now. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. So I guess no burnouts. That's depressing. Alright, well, let's go ahead and look over your finishing order. We'll go ahead and go to the interviews. Here is your... Oh, wait, what? There it goes. Now it should work. Yep, there it goes. Richard Beasley, Chad Coleman, and Chris Stroop. 3 teammates, top 3. Nicholas Lawrence, Junior Miller round out the top 5. Michael Anthony, Mark Beverly, Brett Sommers, Dennis Steele, and Frank Flores, your top 10 here tonight. And Brad Youngman, Haas Beverly, Jeffrey Stewart, Lance Thompson, and Scott Black, your top 15. And Tyler Beverly rounds out the field, finishing 16th. So let's go ahead and talk with third place finisher, Chris Stroop. Let's go ahead and move him into the broadcast booth. Hey Chris, man, you got a copy? Hey Chris, this is Sean up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey Sean, I do. Yeah, how you doing?
Doing good. Pretty good finish for you here tonight at Michigan. P3. Do you think if you would have stayed out in those last 15 laps, do you think they could have gotten the win?
Yeah, thanks, man. I don't know. It was tough there. We were close on gas. I think if I could have waited another lap, maybe 2 more laps before I pitted previously, we might have made it. But yeah, we tried our best. I know Richard and Chad were on a different strategy, so we're trying to out strategize them, and unfortunately, it didn't work.
Those two were bumper to bumper all night, man. It was crazy, but with this third place finish, what is your strategy going into next race at Chicagoland? Are you going to try to get a good finish there so you have some insurance for the eliminator race at Talladega?
Yeah, I hope so. That's our plan. You know, we didn't run too well last week, got a black flag, and never got to make it back up. So it was good to finish third today. And yeah, I think that gives us a little momentum heading into next week, and hopefully we'll have a nice finish next week as well.
Well, next week is Chicagoland. Are you particularly good at Chicagoland, or do you just want to skip it?
Yeah, I think previously we ran there earlier this year. I'm pretty sure we finished third as well there. I'll have to check, but I think we ran pretty well. So I hope that's the case again.
All right. Well, I wish you luck next week at Chicagoland. Is there any shout-outs or thanks you would like to give out?
Yeah, I mean, I had some people in the Twitch chat watching, so I appreciate those guys. Richard and Chad as well, they're teammates of mine, so it was nice to chat with them during the race. And then the guys in the admin booth up there, and you as well, putting on the broadcast. I appreciate everything. Enjoy coming out every Sunday, so it's fun to race here.
All right, man. I appreciate it, and hopefully we can get, or not we, but you can get yourself another win in the next coming of weeks, maybe even a championship.
Yeah, hopefully that's the plan, the big picture.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Sean. We'll catch you next week.
All right, now let's go ahead and catch up with your second place finisher, Chad Coleman. Hey, Chad, you got a copy? All right, well, it came up just short, but I'm pretty sure that battle between you two was definitely worth it. Do you think the second place finish will give you momentum into next week?
Yeah, it should. Me and Beasley needed to gain some points coming into this deal because of the fact that we haven't been here for a couple of races, and trying to get ourselves situated for that final round of the playoffs. And tonight, I told Beasley the last race we had here, we pretty much did that. Me and him swapped the lead back and forth in the last one, and he snookered me at the end, and he done it again. I told him, I said, I got loose off of turn 4, and he said, I didn't, and I looked up, and he's my left rear. So, but yeah, I made a pit call to short pit, like at lap 55 or so, I seen some guys that were trying to save fuel, like saving hard. And I told Beasley, I said, look, we can't make it. There's nothing we can do to get close. So I said, let's short pit and go back out and hot lap and see what happens. And it worked out.
Yeah, you guys were the only two on that pit strategy. So do you think that your pit strategy definitely helped you out in tonight's race?
Oh, yeah, it definitely did right there with it staying green. If it would have got a caution right there, that would have sucked. But that it stayed green like these races have this. And it's been a fun couple of races right here. We've been green, for the entire race or the majority of the race. So it allows some pit strategy and separation.
All right, well, next week we go to Chicagoland. Is that a track that you are looking forward to, or do you just want to go to bed before the race starts?
No, Chicago's a good track for me. I like Chicago. I haven't got to race there much in I don't know how long, but yeah, I'm a lot bigger fan of the 1.5 mile and mile racetracks than I am of the super speedways.
Well, do you plan on doing it good at Chicagoland so you could maybe build some insurance going into Talladega in 2 weeks?
Yeah, the plan for Chicago is the same plan that we had at California and Michigan. Gonna go there and win a race.
All right, man. Well, I wish you luck next week. Is there any shout-outs or things you'd like to give out?
Thank you for broadcasting the race. Thank everybody who has anything to do with the NECRL for the league they put together, and thank Beasley for paying for this deal.
All right. Well, good luck next week, and hopefully you get another win. But I mean, you have a lot, so.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
All right. Now, the one, the only. Richard Beasley. There it is. We're gonna play the winning anthem here. Richard, you won it once again at Michigan. How do you feel, man?
Yeah, I kind of like this place.
I can agree with you on that one. You definitely like this one. So, do you think that the pit call by Chad definitely helped you out to get the win?
Yeah, I think so. We were able to draft and stay together and pull away from the rest of the field. And I think Anthony was trying to save fuel there. Luckily he didn't have enough fuel, or he would have had us, I think.
So, when you made your move, do you think you could have waited another lap and made a last lap pass, or do you think right then was the perfect time to make it and have the risk of him getting a run like he did, but you were able to block it?
Yeah, no, I said it on over voice whenever I made the pass. I was like, I should have waited because he had a run on me, and he got back into the gas a little too soon and got tight, and I was able to hold on. And then coming out of 4, we both threw it into 3 really, and then we were just able to drag race out of 4, and I was able to stay in front of him.
Do you think that lap car that was in front of you on the front stretch could have played a factor if it wasn't there?
I think we'd have had more room. I would have probably not went to the apron if that lap car wasn't there, but I don't think it would have changed the outcome. I think we probably would, we might would have got side by side or something.
So even more of a drag race, understandable. So next week we go to Chicagoland. Are you gonna try to get some insurance there as you go into Talladega? That'll be an elimination race.
Yeah, we're definitely going to try to get as much as we can to where we're sitting good, going into the next race, and hopefully make it to the final round.
So if you do make it to the final round, I know it's in 3 weeks, but you gotta start talking about sometime Daytona. It can be messy. So what is your strategy call with your teammates if there is one?
Well, we're gonna have to talk about it, but I mean, at this point, it's just gonna be it's gonna be a toss-up. I mean, super speedway, anything could happen. So we're gonna try to work together the best we can and make sure, that one of us is in position to win it all, hopefully.
If you could, would you change the championship track to Michigan?
Yeah, I would for sure if I could.
All right, man. Well, wish you luck next week at Chicagoland. Is there any shout-outs or thanks you would like to give out?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Chris Stroop, finishing third there. Our teammate Chad Coleman for running me clean the whole race, and we were able to work together. GTR Simulators and Tim's Corner Motorsports.
Alright, well, good luck next week at Chicagoland, and maybe you can get your 5th victory. I think you have up to 4 now. I've lost count at this point of wins.
Yeah, hopefully we can get another one, but none of them will matter in that final race.
That is true. Well, good luck. Hopefully that number 10 tied Ford Mustang is back out front next week.
Good, man. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you all for tuning into tonight's broadcast. If you did enjoy it, please comment, like, or subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Well, next week, Saturday night, with the iFormula League, as the Fastlane Racing League Grand National Series is on a bye week.